afternoon. This is Lauren McLean alongside Maddie Rinhorn bringing you your weekly update on 1640s wars.
In 1642, the English Civil War started because Charles I raised his royal standard in Nottingham. Neither side was willing to back down over the principles they held. Only war could solve the problem. 3 major battles took place in the English Civil War. Those were Edge Hill in 1642, Marston Moor in 1644, and Naseby in 1645.
These conflicts were between the Roundheads, also known as parliamentarians, because they supported the Parliament, and the Cavaliers, also known as Royalists, who supported King Charles I and his son, King Charles II. The monarchy was abolished and a republic called the Commonwealth of England was declared. In 1960, the English interregnum ended when the monarchy was restored to Charles II. When England was still in the English interregnum, the country was a de facto republic, led by Oliver Cromwell. Cromwell defeated Charles II at the Battle of Worcester, and Charles then fled to Europe.
Well, there's your background information in case you missed it all. Now let's head over to Cassidy Mattingly for a very exciting interview with a Roundhead straight from the English Civil War.
Thank you, Lauren. As she said, I'm Cassidy, and I'm interviewing Oliver Cromwell. Oliver, thank you for being here today. Who are you a military leader for?
The Roundheads. They're for Parliament.
What would you say your name has come from?
We got the name Roundheads because our hair is always cut short.
What is your job as a leader?
When I fight, I take power over the cavalry, which is all on the horseback.
So Oliver, I hear you have some strong religious beliefs. Can you tell me about some of those?
Yes, I do. I believe praying and following the Bible are both very important. I have banned Christmas because people are not celebrating for the right reason, which is Jesus' birth.
Would you say you value your religious beliefs most?
I do. I am a Puritan. I believe if you work hard, you will go to heaven.
What would you do if you didn't see anyone working hard?
I would stop them, and if it continued, I would put the person in jail. It doesn't matter if they beg me not to.
What are some special days that you have created to substitute for something else?
I have a fast day, where instead of celebrating saints, we don't eat anything on that day.
Why do you have such a hatred towards Irish Catholics?
I have such a hatred towards them because I think they're traitors. I think that they will help any Catholic nation trying to attack England.
When were you born?
I was born in 1590.
Do you have a family or a wife?
I have a wife named Elizabeth. We also have 8 kids. Their names are Robert, Henry, Mary, Elizabeth, James, Francis, Oliver, and Bridget.
Oliver, do you happen to know of anyone that is upset about your involvement in Charles I's execution?
I do know that I am strongly hated by royalists because of my involvement.
What do you like to do in your free time outside of fighting and working?
I really enjoy listening to music or going hunting. I also like playing bowls.
What is it like to be a military leader?
It was difficult at first because of my lack of power, but I think I've gotten the hang of it.
Thank you, Oliver, for being here today. Stay tuned for an interview with Claire Military and James I after this commercial.
Are you a Catholic?
Are you a priest?
Do you want to come back to England?
You should come fight against James I.
We are Roundheads and we approve this message. Hello, this is Claire Military coming to you live with James I. How are you doing today, James?
I'm actually doing rather well. You?
Good, thank you. So you are the King of Scotland, am I correct?
I was the King of Scotland. However, I feel as if being the King of Scotland caused rather more mean threats towards myself. So instead, I set out to England.
Why did you do that, besides the threats?
I wanted to become a true king, a believer of divine right. I'm a very firm Protestant.
That's very interesting. What do you think about Parliament?
I am not sure on my thoughts of Parliament. To me, it seems very suspicious.
So you say you're a firm Protestant?
Yes, indeed I am, in fact. I expelled all Catholic priests from the island.
How did the people react to your doings, James?
Well, you see, I got an anonymous note that betrayed the Catholics when I was banished. They wanted to blow up the Parliament. They called it the gunpowder plot. They were planning to cover Parliament with gunpowder, but luckily we have people who cared about the Empire's well-being and told us about their evil plans.
Well, are there any achievements you are proud of?
Well, I believe I have many. But my greatest achievement was making a version of a Viper.
I would agree that does sound like a great achievement. Thank you, James, for joining me today. And now
This is a new product that will not only blow your mind, but it will save lives.
May we present to you hard head helmets.
They will protect your head when you fall off a horse.
They're so easy to put on, a caveman could do it.
See, watch. You simply grab the helmet and place on your head.
Retail for this product is usually $1,000, but today you can get it for 5 easy payments of $150. Plus $100 shipping and handling.
So get yours today. This is a limited time offer. For more information, call 1-800-123-4567. Except we don't have phones.
So, send your letter to 1234 Main Street, London, England to say how much you love it.
I'm here today with James II to get the inside scoop. Please tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, if you say so. To begin, I was born on the 14th of October, 1633. I was named after my grandfather and had a wife named Anne Hyde. I had 2 children named Mary and Anne. Before I met my wife, however, I proclaimed myself as a soldier and was later captured and then fled to exile.
Very nice. So I hear you stand against many anti-Catholic moves. Please tell me about that.
Yes, in 1669 I converted to Catholicism. One of the moves I stood against was the Test Act. However, I still received the throne after Charles II died.
Did you have any problems?
Yes, actually. There was a rebellion by Charles II's son. But all is good for the rebellion. The rebellion was crushed in the Battle of Sedgemoor.
What happened to those involved in the rebellion?
They were punished, of course. Many beheaded. Now, without Parliament, I rule alone and appoint Catholics to fill society's roles in the military along with political and academic rules.
I believe you issued the Declaration of Indulgence. What is that?
Well, it basically aims at complete religious toleration.
Well, thank you so much, James, for being with me today. That is all today from me. Thank you.
As a result of the English Civil War, Cromwell entered the Commonwealth in England.
This created a protectorate with Cromwell as the lord, and the government left people unsatisfied.
The Puritans banned dance and other pastimes.
This dictatorship didn't work well with the English tradition, then causing the government to become a monarchy.
Well, that looks like all the time we have for today. This has been Lauren McLean and Maddie Van Horn. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you back here next week. Charles I was...
Okay, we got this.
Retail for this product is usually $1,000, but today you can get it for 5 easy payments of $150. Plus $100 shipping and handling. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I can get it.
Okay, English in rest of the word.
Guys.